Hey there, Timidator the Tool Man back at you. I wanted to take this opportunity to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas, or however you celebrate the holiday season. So the first thing that I wanted to show was this is the Big Joey, and it was redesigned. There was a small regular Joey. Grab that one as well, and this is the regular Joey, and I'll leave links to everything here in the description in case you like to go to upholstery.com. You can follow my link and order one, and I even have a discount code which I'll put in the description as well. So check out the description. It'll have all the links and everything in it, and then you can use the discount code as well. And so this is the original Joey. Great little pouch. If your significant other is a person who doesn't want a giant tool belt, but they use tools every day, these are the pouches to carry. What's really neat about these is you can cinch them up. If you've got parts or something like that in here, you can cinch them up. And the Big Joey is actually a little more, they made it to where you pretty much almost stand up on its own. This one's fairly new, and I do have a couple things on it, pencil and stuff. But this one actually holds you can put the original one inside it, so I can tell you how much bigger they are. But both of these cinch up at the top. If you're carrying, go up in an attic or something like that, or you don't want to drop your parts, you can just cinch that little yellow wheel up in here, and nothing spills out, which is pretty cool. And I usually use these for when I'm carrying, doing light repairs and stuff like that. I'll put the connectors in here, or screws and bolts and stuff like that if I'm using that. And then Upholstery redesigned these where they actually have the metal clips versus the plastic ones. These are pretty strong, but these metal clips are virtually indestructible. So they've kind of upgraded that. And then with those, you can use, now I have the rip belt. You can use pretty much any belt, but this belt comes from upholstery.com as well. It's kind of like almost like a seat belt configuration in your car, but I like it because it's rigid and it actually goes over on top of the mod belt with this sticky side Velcro, and the mod belt has the fuzzy side of the Velcro and holds your pants up. So in this one here, I have the Magmaster from Upholstery. This is the Magmaster Pro. It's got anything with the metal clips. You can see this Driver Master has basically has the original plastic ones on there, but anything with the metal on it is a Pro product. They cost a little more than the originals, but like I said, they're virtually indestructible. So these are all really, really great products for the person who doesn't want to carry a big tool belt. You're doing jobs around the house or stuff like that, and you don't want to have to carry a big old tool belt. So, and I use these more than anything now. I don't even own I actually sold my full tool belt rig because I don't ever use it anymore. So, and then this is what they call the Square Master. You can put if your significant other or maintenance technician in your life needs something to hold the square, this is a great addition to the toolkit. And you can take this belt clip and flip it on the other side however you want to. Just take these screws out and put them on the other side, and you can carry it. And it holds a small I have another speed square, a smaller one. So that one's pretty good too as well. So all these from Holstery, they will be in the link in the description, so check out the description. So those are my first big, I think they will be yours too. These are the twin grip pliers from Knipex, and these are fantastic. You can grab a bolt from the end of the pliers, which, you know, a lot of regular pliers you can't do with, and then twist it, and then they have the kind of the Knipex brand where you open up and actually get a bigger nut or bolt, whatever you're trying to work with. So these are fantastic. The number on these is 8201200. Knipex are made in Germany. These are fantastic products. So, and then these are the 8603180, and I call them wrench pliers because I was using these the other day to work on a blower motor up on a roof, and instead of having like a pair of just regular channel locks or any kind of adjustable wrench, you can use these in conjunction with a adjustable wrench. They open up real far, as you can see, and they're fairly small. So these are a great addition as well. Like I said, check out the links in the description because I'm going to put links to all these in there. And then these are my all-time favorite product from Knipex. I carry these. I actually have an old knife pouch, and I have this little crescent wrench. It doesn't open up very far, but I carry it in here with these, and I put this on my belt every day. And these little COBRA pliers, I use these 3 or 4 times a day, every day. You know, trying to work on stuff. You know, if you're doing stuff as a maintenance guy, you're always kind of, you know, doing different jobs. One minute you could be doing electrical, another minute you could be doing plumbing, and these are fantastic. These are around $30. I think these are like $35. I'll like I said, I'll put try to put a picture of them up on there as well. And then these are 8701-125. And like I said, these are my all-time favorites. You can see how small they are in my hand. So they're easy to carry. You can put these in your pocket. I've carried them like that, but I had this old knife pouch and it kind of broke. So I just used that and put that on my belt. So the Knipex pliers are definitely on my, definitely up high on my list. And was the Toughbuilt 30-foot crossline laser level. I just put up a video short the other day of I was hanging up something up in my kitchen for my wife, and she'd been wanting me hanging up for a while. And on a side note, this is still on sale. Let me check my notes here. This is still on sale for $39 at Lowe's. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. Just keep checking the description, but normally it's $59 on sale for $39. It does come with a clamp. You can actually put this on the bottom of the laser level, and if you want, I can put a card to my video short that I did the other day. I'll try to attach a card to the video up here, and you can check out the short video that I put on there the other day. But what I did was I just clamped this. I actually could have just set this on the counter on the island, but in the video, basically I just clamped this to the island and got it centered where I want it, and I hung the piece of, my wife had this big kind of curly Q thing that she wanted me to hang up. So this is fantastic. And it has takes regular batteries, and you can see, takes regular batteries, which is pretty nice. You don't have to get on fancy kind of deal. And then once you unlock it, it comes on. It is auto leveling. You can see how if I move it around, it's going to auto level itself, which is pretty nice. The other day in the kitchen, I was worried about this line. I wasn't worried about the horizontal line, so I didn't worry about trying to, you know, get it level. If it blinks like that, that means it's not level. So you notice it goes solid, and then to lock the pendulum, now it won't move at all no matter what I do. It won't swing. So this is a great little tool, especially, like I said, if your significant other wants you to hang up some stuff, or you need to put up pictures or anything. Great little addition to anybody's Christmas gifts. So that, I really like these from Toughbuilt. They have a new one, and 30 feet is perfect for hanging up pictures and stuff like that. And then the next Toughbuilt thing I had on my list is their new hammer. I'm going to put a link to my video on this, but this hammer is like 20 bucks. It's a really, really nice made hammer. Any guy or girl that does the trades would love this hammer. It's got a really nice grip to it. And then it has you see on the end, you can put a nail in there and then tap the nail in. Again, I'll try to put a card to my video up there. So this is another great addition to the Christmas gifts. And then sight process here and see where it was. This is the 25-foot Toughbuilt Pro Blade tape measure. This is around $25. Actually, it was around, I think it was on Lowe's.com a little while ago for 20 bucks. And I think the 16 foot is almost the same price. So if it were me, I'd just get the 25 foot. I really like these. It's got a button on the bottom so you can hold the tape out. A lot of companies don't put the actual button here, and then when you're trying to stop it, they do have an opening right here, but it's all you see is the tape itself, which is kind of dangerous, because once you get down to, I've actually had one catch me in one of those. I don't remember which brand it was, but I had the tape measure that had the cutout right here, but there was no button to hold it. No kind of brake pad, so to speak. And so I actually got cut by one of these rivets. So that's nice, so you don't have to worry about that. It's got measurements on both sides, which is fantastic. And I carry one of these in my truck as well. So these are great. Like I said, about 20 bucks. So that's a great addition to the Christmas gifts as well. This little flashlight, there's a link to this going to be in the description. I get these at Home Depot, and like I said, I'll put a link to it. These are great flashlights. They're 20 bucks, like 19 and some change. They take regular batteries, and if you put an alkaline battery in, I think it's like a couple hundred lumens. But if you put a lithium ion battery in here, it gets twice as bright almost. I don't remember, I think it's like 360 or 400 lumens. I'm not sure what the difference is in the two batteries. Maybe somebody could comment. I'm not really sure about that, but you can see it kind of adjust here. I'm just pushing this little end piece out right here. It's got a little button on the end, and then I usually just hang this like that on my pocket. So it's got a clip that goes this way, and then it's got a clip that goes this way. The reason it's designed like that is so you can put it on a baseball cap. I personally don't, because it tends to stretch this little piece out, so it'll be opened like that. And then once you get it like that, I've had my seatbelt in my truck actually catch the little thing once it got bent out like that. So I don't do that anymore. I don't put it on a baseball cap, and I don't wear baseball caps on a more regular basis anyway. I carry this every day along with those Knipex pliers. I just carry them in my pocket. And then on a side note with that, I picked up these on Amazon. Again, there's going to be a link to these. These are called NITE. And I think I got a pack for a pack of 3 for something like $9 or $10. It was pretty cheap, and these are fantastic. You take that flashlight, and I'm gonna leave this one wrapped up because I'm probably gonna give it away. And there's a little loop in here, so you just, if you can see that, you kind of just put it in the loop. And so I just kind of, I've got 2 or 3 of these, and I couldn't find it earlier. It's somewhere in my truck, and like I said, I tend to use them a lot, so they're probably hanging up in my truck. But I wanted to show that because these are fantastic. They're one size fits all. They're Velcro, so you just adjust it to however you need it, and it fits your head really well. You can put pretty much, the little loop is elastic, so you can pretty much put any size flashlight, but this one fits in there perfectly. So I'll leave this. I get these off of Amazon. I'll leave a link just in the description for that. The links to Amazon and holstery, for the holstery stuff, I get a little commission on, so I appreciate it if you follow the links on those. And I get a little commission on the Amazon, so I really appreciate any support you can give me that way. And then next, I've had this for a little while. I actually got this from a friend at my old job. Andrew, if you're watching, I really appreciate it. I got this for my birthday. I just checked on Amazon, and I believe it was Lowe's and Amazon, and this one runs about $100 just because it can do that. It can just kind of break down into like a pistol grip. But what this is a gyroscopic screwdriver. It's 8 volt. It's got the Dewalt 8 volt batteries, and you just push in the button and you turn it slightly to the left. And then if I turn it to the right, it's going to change directions and go the other way. And it all depends on how you move your wrist. The left, right. It's got a battery indicator. The battery lasts a long time on one of these. They do have another version of this that is just like this, straight. It does not turn down the handle. And I believe that one's like $60, but this has actually went up in price a little bit. It's about $100, maybe $110, but well worth it. If you want something that's going to last, it even has adjustments for torque adjustments, which a lot of the regular little screwdrivers don't have. I use it on air conditioning unit panels to pull that's why I have the Malco bit on there. And this is just a reversible bit with a magnet. And I pull the panel screws out with this, and you can put pretty much any bit that has this 1/4 inch head in it. So this is a fantastic addition. And you can, if you put it in your tool pouch, basically what you do is you push this little button up and it won't come on at all. And it saves your battery. You got to remember to do that because, this little button is very easily pushed. So you lock it in, you have to worry about it. I did have to glue this little piece on. I did a video on this, and matter of fact, there's videos on most of this. Like I said, I'll try to put cards in the video. And but I did have to glue this on because this little thing just kind of hangs on there, and it kept falling off. So you can put 2 extra bits right there. It's pretty nice. And then my last but not least in this carry as a maintenance guy, like I said I am, and this is the Milwaukee 6-in-1, Milwaukee Fastback 6-in-1. The number on it is 4822-1505. You can get these at Home Depot. Again, I won't put a link to these in the description of the video. And I literally use this probably 8 to 10 times a day, every day at work, even when I'm not at work. The thing that makes this so nice is you got a blade that you can push the button and take out, of course, and remove and switch around, and then, which is pretty cool. And then let me get it back in there correctly. Okay, and then it's got a little wire cutter there, The nice thing about this is it has a screwdriver with a 1/4-inch nut driver in here. And then you got your Phillips #2 and slotted screwdriver, so you use these. And then right here in this little indentation part, let me see if I can adjust this light so you can see this. Pretty hard to get the perfect light. Oh, let me do this. Y'all can see this better. Right here in that little tab right here, you actually put an extra blade in, which is pretty cool. So it doesn't hold a whole bunch of blades, just some one extra. But that little, I didn't even know that until one of my followers actually, told me, hey, you can put another blade in there. I'm like, I don't think they actually said that in the description when I bought it. Got a nice belt clip. And the nice thing about these Milwaukee Fastbacks is you can flip them open and flip them closed. Flip them open and flip them closed. A lot of maintenance guys are up on ladders. They're trying to do stuff one-handed. It's not necessarily safe all the time. But this is my most used tool out of all the stuff I normally carry with me every day. This is my most used tool. It even has a bottle opener. I was at a restaurant and for some reason the people at the restaurant didn't have a bottle opener. So I was like, here, use mine. Other customers. So, and it opened up I couldn't believe they had soda in bottles. But they were able to open it up with this baby. So you put a tether on it if you want to. These are around $20. At Black Friday, I think they were running a sale with these. And I think you got one of these and one of the other ones without the screwdriver, and they were like they were both selling them both for 20 bucks. But normally these are $20 each. Again, link in the description. So that kind of wraps up this year's Christmas video. Like I said, I use the majority of this every day. I've tested it, I've tried them. My most favorite stuff. If you know somebody that's a maintenance person or a DIYer and likes to carry some stuff with them. Again, I try to do the minimalist approach. So, because I've got a bad back, and so I try to carry as much as I can, but not a lot of weight, if that makes sense. So I hope you're getting good value out of my channel. I would appreciate it if you go down there, hit the like and the subscribe button if you've got this far in the video. And I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I thank you everyone for your support, and I'll catch you on the next one. This is Terminator the Tool Man back at you.